Good morning. We welcome all here today and those watching from home. Thank you for joining us. We also welcome as our presiding minister this morning, Community of Grace member, Pastor Steve Cooper. The Grace Wire email is sent out on Tuesdays with weekly and upcoming activities. You can sign up for these emails on our website homepage. Just scroll down and click subscribe to the weekly Grace Wire newsletter. This week, today, the Education Committee meets after worship in the nursery/classroom. On Thursday, the 11th at 7 p.m., the men's and women's groups meet for dinner. The men's groups will meet at El Ranchero in the Grayson Kroger complex, and the women's group will meet at Sam's on Main in Grayson. Upcoming events. Sunday, July 14th, after worship, our youth and young adults will meet for lunch and shopping for the co-op. Wednesday, the 17th, in the morning at 10:30 will be the hour of prayer, and 6 p.m. will be pizza fellowship dinner, followed by the adult and youth Bible study at 6:45. And on Thursday, July 25th, not the 18th as it says on the slide, will be the Congregation Council meeting at 6:30 p.m. Remember, that's the 25th. On Friday, July 19th, Grace and Kid Movie in a Park. We will be there to pass out our back-to-school event, info on our back-to-school event scheduled for July 27th. Saturday, July 20th is God and Games night, 7 p.m. And Saturday, July 27th will be the back-to-school blast here at Community of Grace from 2 to 4 p.m. The Outreach Collections, the Southeast Gwinnett Cooperative Ministry, is requesting soup and crackers from us for the month of July. You can also make donations to the church that will be sent to the co-op to use toward utility help and or restock the shelves. And the Back to School Blast, July 27th, we are collecting book bags for young children and teens for the book bag giveaway. Now, Beverly has a couple of items to cover.
Okay, since I had to come up here anyway and tell you guys about a few council things, I am also going to announce the Men's Ministry Fall Retreat, so Brian doesn't have to come up here and tell you guys about this. But Trinity Lutheran Church is doing a men's retreat at Camp Mickle, I don't know how you say it. Some of you probably have already received some emails about that and know some of the details, but they have decided what camp and the dates, and I have some pricing for you. So November 8th to 10th is the retreat. Again, it's at Camp Mickle in Toccoa, not the one that was over in Covington, I think was where it was. There are 3 different room options. You can either do dorms with an open floor plan with 13 beds and a shared group bathroom for $110 per person, or you can do a cottage/hotel room type thing with 2 people per room with a shared bathroom for $180 per person, or if you want a private room, it's $260 per person. There is a sign up in the narthex with a spot for you to check what room option you want. So please make sure to sign up for that as soon as possible because there's today. Oh, it has to be today. Sign up today because they need to make a decision on the food options. They're trying to decide whether they want to pay the camp to do the food or do the food themselves, and it makes a difference on how many people are signed up to go. Okay? We do have, I think, a little bit of camp scholarship money, and we can probably do some more fundraising if necessary. So if cost is an option, please reach out to the church office and we can help with that. Do you know the answer to that, Brian? We'll have to get back to you on that. I believe it is either 18 and up or 21 and up. So I do not think it is a youth and men's retreat. I think it is at least over 18. I'm not sure if there's an over 21 component on that. I know when we did women's retreats, it was over 21. We haven't done a men's retreat in a while. Yes? That is for the whole weekend. So that is the total cost. Yes.
Signing my name on there, paying the money whenever we have to pay it. I've already been asked when we have to, the money's due. I have no idea on that. But I was gonna put a plea out there, is if there's any of you guys who plan on going on this trip that would like to help kind of take over a little bit on leading this for the church, that would be a huge thanks for me to do that, because like I said, I'm gonna be having surgery again. I'm gonna be on oxycodone for probably 4 or 5 weeks after that, like I was this time. And I'm just being realistic. Like, I don't know for sure if I'm gonna go. If if it ends up that I can't go and I've already paid, that could be scholarship money for somebody who needs it that wants to go. But yeah, so there you go.
Any other questions? And certainly Brian will be around for questions after too. Go ahead. I believe that is correct, right? It's the 8th to the 10th. I don't know the times, but probably. I'm not sure exactly what the arrival time is. I think they normally give you a pretty big window so that if you were able to take off work and go a little earlier, you could, or if you needed to come a little later, you can as well. I think the camps are normally pretty flexible, especially on that Friday evening. They know people have to work. But certainly more information coming as we get it. We just need to make sure that we've got all that under control. Okay, the two other things that I have is another plea for help. So Mike Supplee, Garden Mike, as I call him, has had some health issues lately. In fact, he had to have a pacemaker installed on Friday. He is doing well after that surgery. But we need help with the garden. He is not going to be able to take care of the garden going forward. So please talk to Alexia or myself if you were able to come out and help water, harvest, take things to the co-op, and then also going forward, if anybody is willing to kind of take over the trying to get people signed up and keep the garden going. I know that we would all be really sad if it were to go, but I mean, we've got to have someone that is willing to be in charge of it. So please pray on it. Let us know if you are that person. And then my really exciting announcement, mark your calendars, we are going to have a congregation meeting on July 28th. That is the last Sunday of this month, right after service. Okay, so please be here. We need enough people to vote for our called pastor on July 28th, okay? There will be more information in the coming weeks as I find out when I am able to share certain things with you. But please go ahead and mark your calendars for Sunday, July 28th after service.